In the heart of the city, where dreams come alive, B-Up's on the mic with that fire in his eyes. From the court to the field, every game, every fight, he's the voice of the struggle under stadium lights. He's seen the highs and the lows, the wins and the pain, every triumph and tear, every loss in the rain. But through it all, he stands tall, never backs down, with a heart full of love for this sports-loving town. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Every story, every glory, every promise we keep. From the love of the game to the struggles we face, he's the voice of the people in the sacred space. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep. Sports talk we watch, where the passion runs deep.
Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Okay. All right. Listen, check this out. I forgot to plug it up. I forgot I unplugged it. I usually don't come on this time. Check this out. Like I say, Mary Kay, she finally speaking out, right? They had her on a radio station, and she's saying on the outside, they don't know what's going on the inside. Yeah, that's exactly what her words were. Man, ain't nothing working out. Right. I gotta plug. Yeah. Hold on. But she's saying that we don't know what's going on the inside, right? Because she got boots on the ground. She threw some shots at people that used to work for the network. She throws some shots for former NFL players out there that have went to ESPN or Fox News, talking up and talking about Shador Sanders. Where her claim was, and what she was saying is that the head coach and the coaching staff, they're getting ready for Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel to be QB1 because they getting most of the reps. And which I understand that it's still early. But I want you to hear what she had to say. And y'all let me know what y'all think. I just want you for 10 minutes and I'm out of here. Now I'll see you later on tonight at 8. All right, let me get that video queued up. I apologize. I didn't have nothing ready. I just walked in the house and I said, man, I'm going to do a little 10 minutes on this one. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Here go the video, right? It's about 4 minutes long.
I've only seen 2 OTAs so far, but I feel like I have a pretty good handle on how this thing is going right now.
And what is the handle on how things are going right now from your perspective?
Well, I wrote about this in a column that hit this morning, and that is, if you're looking out there and you're seeing Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel look at times like it's not perfect and they're not completing as many passes, or it looks like they're almost throwing an interception. Those two guys are having so much heaped on their plate right now. Mm-hmm. They're the ones that are sort of being tasked with trying to figure out what's going to work in this new offense and what's not going to work in this new offense. So they're getting the brunt of the install right now. And that's in part because they need to get them up to speed as quickly as possible, but also because those two guys were kind of targeted early on as the two players that the Browns probably have out front right now in terms of winning this competition. And the reason why I say that is because they were acquired earlier in their respective acquisition cycles than the other two, mm-hmm. right? I mean, we know that Kenny Pickett was traded for a month before Joe Flacco was signed, and that Dylan came in the 3rd round, Shador in the 5th. So we know that those guys come in with a bit of an edge. It doesn't mean that the other two can't flip the script, but more is going on to the plate of Kenny Pickett and Dylan Gabriel right now than, let's say, than Shador. And with Joe, he already knows so much of it, so they don't really have to do that with him as much. They have to get those other two guys ready.
Yeah, it's, Nathan and I have been pretty trying to be pretty transparent with the conversation, because I think one thing that's happening, and I'm sure you're seeing this in your readers or in your social interactions, like everybody wants to talk about Shador all of the time, and everything that you just said is exactly on point and exactly what's going on out here. And I feel like from the national perspective, especially, it's getting missed, and I think it's at times misleading the fan base about what's actually going on here. So I think it's really important that you wrote what you wrote, because that's an accurate description of what we've seen in OTAs, not just what's been open to the media, but what we've seen too.
Yes, exactly. And I just heard another set of Shador opinions even this morning, and it's just almost kind of funny to me that people from the outside, or the national experts, shall we say, seem to feel like they know exactly how this is going, mm-hmm. and they're not here. We are boots on the ground, and so I think people need to be a little bit careful with who they're putting their faith in right now in terms of how this thing is playing out. Yes, Shador looks really
Y'all, this is crazy. This is wild. She's saying that she's the only one that knows what's really going on, what you're trying to say. To me, she trying to make excuses of this right here, right? Even though this quarterback tracker is wrong, now it's right with Shador, but it's wrong with Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco done threw 2 interceptions, and I don't show that on my show. Kenny Pickett done threw 1 interception. I know because I done showed it on my show. Dylan Gabriel done threw 3 interceptions because I show each one of them on my show. The Cleveland media is trying to frame this bad competition, who's not really trying to call it down to Miller and even like it should be and be honest, transparent, like they say they are, because Shador is out there balling out. Now they got his stats right. 16 or 23, 6 touchdowns, that 1 interception was a tip ball. Only thing Mary Kay is she trying to do is tell us don't listen to nobody else, just listen to her, because she quote unquote want to say she talking to the head coach, the general manager, and all of that. She's not. We got other people who's been on the ground say they don't seen the competition. Now, Kevin Stefanski, the head coach, is on record said this going to be a equal quarterback battle, right? He done said that. Now, moving forward, now I'm past the draft. I'm past that. I'm past the rookie minute count. I'm past that. I am even past OTAs. I'm over that. The real thing starts tomorrow. Mandatory minute count. Everybody is there. The whole team must be there tomorrow. And it's open to the all reporters. Oh, yeah. All 3 practice. Starting tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And I'm going to be paying close attention to some people that I know that talk to me and let me know what's going on the inside. Now, I'm going to listen to see what Mary Kay and the rest of them got to say. I mean, I got to do that. I got to listen to what they got to say. But I'm just here trying to tell you, Shador Sanders going to walk them down. They can push Kenny Pickett all they want. They can push Dylan Gabriel all they want. Shador, when he going to get his chance. And like I keep trying to tell y'all, Shador going to make his move when that inner squad practice come along. Philadelphia, Carolina Panthers, when they scrimmage them, that's when Shador going to strike. That's when Shador going to look better than Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel. That's where he going to look better than them at. I'm just trying to tell y'all right now, I ain't worrying about Mary Kay. I ain't worrying about nobody else. I listen to 2 people. That G Money, who let me know what's going on, and I got a new guy that been talking to me. He saw the show with me and G Bush did. He DM'd me, said, man, good show. And I hit him back. So I said, you can come on my show whenever you want to. Then he hit me back this morning. ASAP. I said, okay. He said, let me get through minicamp and I'll get back with you next week. Y'all know who he is. Zach Brown. Yeah, Zach Brown. You know, coming on the show next week. Look out for him. Me and Zach. I might try to hit my dog said, boy, you need to join us. And cause we want to know the truth. Cause we can handle it. Because we know, we know 12 gonna go out there and show out if they give him the opportunity. Quit putting him down there on the field by himself and let him come up and run with the number 2 offense against the number 1 defense. And then come back and talk to me, Mary Kay. Then come back and talk to me. Look at these stats that Joe Flacco putting up. 13 of 21. 1 TD. No pass rush. No pass zone. You just throwing really drills. And he can't even. Look at that. He missed 8 passes. They weren't even going to hit him. Kenny Pickett done threw the ball 31 times. Only completed 18. No pass rush. No pass zone. Just a helmet and short pants. Just a helmet and short pants on. And he missed 13 throws. Dylan Gabriel. He done threw the ball more than anybody. 36 times. They put 5 TD, but they didn't put them 3 interceptions up there in the 7-on-7 and 11-on-11 drill. What's really going on? And he still missed on 14 throws. Helmet, short pass, no pass rush. They can't hit him or nothing. Look at Shador. Almost got the least amount of reps. Only missed on 7 passes, 6 TDs, and 1 interception because somebody tipped the ball. The receiver should have caught the ball. Really, hit him dead in the hands. I'm just trying to keep it fair. We'll take that 1 interception. Shador been up there a whole month. 1 interception. Put that interception up there, Mary Kay. Put that interception up there. Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel. We got the evidence because we done seen it. Like I say, she trying to push a narrative that don't listen to nobody else. Listen to her and Tony Grossman. The 2 worst one. Yeah, the 2 worst one. Well, family, that's all I got. Hey, sorry about the mic issue. I have it right tonight. But I'll be back tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Once again, I appreciate you. I just want to show you what's really going on because I don't even want to talk about that tonight. No, I got a different show to talk about tonight. I just want to put that out. As soon as I got in, I saw that. I said, wow, really? She going to try that today on Monday when we got mandatory minicap going on tomorrow? Nah, I ain't going to let her get that off. Not on my boy. I'm like, boo, you just want to drag my boy down and grind. Think I ain't finna talk? Oh, no. No, we ain't going for that. See y'all later on tonight, family. Appreciate y'all. All right? Appreciate you.